My name is Brian Hunt and my company is Business Process Agility. I've been doing business process mapping since the late 1970s after reading the book The Algorithm Writer's Guide. Since then I've used a variety of different process mapping tools, but the most important thing is for process maps to be understood by the non-expert, by the person on the factory floor up to the person leading a company. If you need a reference book to understand a process map or to create it, then it's not going to communicate. And that is one of the big problems with BPMN. But there is an alternative, and that's the Universal Process Notation, which I'm going to demonstrate to you in a few moments using the freemium tool elements.cloud. And I'll be following this video up with some later videos on how to get the best out of Elements Cloud.
And just before we start, here's a quick overview of the UPN notation. So the simple block there shows what happens, what the process is, when is the trigger for that process, why. That can be a little bit confusing, but just think of why as the what that feeds into the next process. How is the drill down for more detail, whereas this how here is for any associated notes, links and data tables. Who is the process owner and anybody else who supports that process. And you can get your free account from the URL here. This is a quick demonstration to show you how easy it is to create a business process map using Elements Cloud. So we'll click on New Map and give that a title. We'll use the standard theme, so just the default setting there, and then a template will open, and the first activity box will be to define the brand. What is it we're selling and to who? We then take a new activity, promote brand, and the why, which comes out of define brand, is the input to promote brand. So that is compelling reason to buy. Now I'm going to pause this recording, complete the map, and then show you how to add drill down processes. So this is the basic map, and what we want to do now is create a drill down in create demand. So we'll just right click on that, and it's going to be a new drill down, and you'll see that in the top left there the name of the process map is create demand. So what we're going to do is again to populate this whilst I put the recording on pause. And that's the basic drill down map, and you can see that that is at level 3. Now these shapes here are not aligned, so we'll just select those and we can click on this box here and align them to the left. If I click on this arrow here, that will take me up to the higher level, so that's level 2. What we also need to do is show who owns these activities. So for define the brand, we'll add a resource which will be owner, business owner. And that's a new one. And the type is human. You can choose some system, facility, or human. Promote the brand. Again, we'll add that resource and we'll call that the business owner. We may wish to add another owner to promote brand. So let's add somebody to help with the marketing. So we've got a marketing assistant. We'll create that, and that's going to be a human, although we could outsource that. So let's outsource that one. And we create that, and that shows at the bottom of that shape. I'll continue populating this map and then come back to show you how to run a report on it. So the map now has the process owners attached, and we can run a simple report by clicking on there and running a new report, and we'll call that resource. And the report clearly shows who is responsible for what. And you can export that to Excel so that you can create a RACI plan or an action plan.